Okay, let me introduce you to the new team. We've got the new Sheldon. He's got, let's see, well, he's sort of still middle of the road. That's good. Okay, his abilities, he's got an earth attack now on his tail. And I think that's the only thing that's new here. Yeah, definitely. And he's got Olvis, which is the multi-attack earth ability, and Salam, which is, it's kind of like a like antidote, or I can't think of a word for it, like a purify ability. It cleanses a couple things. Cleanse would be another word for it. Yeah, it cleanses things, so it's another kind of healing support ability. That's his magic. So he was mixed with Doggle Chew and a Rug Doggle, which were, I think one was what was the first one? The first one was like a goblin looking thing, real skinny one, and the Rug Doggle, I don't even remember what that was, but it's kind of what he looks like now, probably. He looks like this now. Oh, the Rug Doggle was a just a normal green dragon, so we got this cyan dragon. I think the only thing that differs him apart from other ones is he's a bit smaller, and he's got that horn on his head from other merges. But other than that, he looks pretty much just like the dragon he started as. And that's it for him. Asher has now got, what has he got? Well, he's been evened out, as you can see on his little scoreboard. I can't get him any closer to magic because I haven't found anything that is like a magical fire type. I found like really strong fire types, but nothing that's really heavy in magic, so I can't get him any lower at the moment. Abilities wise, he got critical now, which reduces an enemy's HP to 1 and makes it more difficult for them to score a hit. Okay, so that's what happened to us before when we got hit. I didn't realize this was, it lowers their health to 1. That's kind of cool. So that's a neat little ability he's got. That's actually pretty fitting for him too, being that he mostly use magic. His normal attacks aren't that effective, so a critical would be crazy. Other abilities, he's still got his fire magic. Nothing changed there. He got mixed with a Patakuga, which I don't quite remember what that looked like, but it's what he's going to end up looking like now. This will remind me. Oh right, it was the goblin thing, or the red one. So yeah, he got mixed with one of those, is why he looks like this. Alright, the last one, who I think looks the best, Ugh, but we'll look at his abilities. His attack is just way up there. He's like nothing but an attack now, which is pretty sweet. Abilities wise, he's now got another wind attack. I'm pretty sure that one's new on his tail. And he's got Salam, which I don't even know what that does. Protects against poison, sleep, and flesh to stone. Ends once it protects the caster 3 times. So that's really good. So while the water one cleanses, this one protects for a couple turns. That's really neat. So he got that ability. That's actually really fitting for him as a person that, or as a monster, won't use magic much. Protection kind of magic is really good. And that's it. He got mixed with a dog Hambu, which is kind of like that basket looking thing. And if you mix the two together, this is what you get. I think it looks really great. Yeah. Oh wow, isn't that cool looking? That looks great. Look, he's got like purple mouth. Oh, I think this is an amazing combination. Like, this looks great. I think Ugg got the, he won the beauty contest for me. For the new lineup, at least. He's become my favorite at the moment. I think he looks great. Very cool. I like Ugg. I've kind of changed around how I'm going to keep these creatures too. I'm just keeping ones that I think I might actually merge with at some point. The Mardrag I keep around because, well, it's got the cool looking form that I like for Ugg, specifically because it's an air type. That's the important thing to look at. Plus, it's got a lot of attack. So if I ever mix Ugg with something that's like magical to get an ability, I want this Mardrag to get his attack back up afterwards. And then same kind of principle for these last two that I kept. 1 blue, 1 green. In case I capture something that's like, Sheldon's a bit harder because he's got to mix with the water before he can mix with an earth. So I might have to mix him with this Radmole if I got something with earth that was really cool. so it's a good reason to keep it around. I think this is the beetle. Yeah. I had no reason to really merge this one in because he didn't get anything new from it. And this other one I think is the green beetle, so yeah, they're kept around simply for their element. And everything else I got rid of. Nothing else was really useful for the group that I got. Like for Asher, I want to keep magical fire creatures, and I had none, so I got rid of anything that was fire. You know, I've merged all the good abilities into them, so there's no reason keeping them for anything other than looking at new combinations. But yeah, I got rid of all of them. Alright, so enough of that. That cleaned up our storage a bit too, so that's good.
Be complaining while you're out fighting.
We got a new team. We got a lot of silk spinning and all that stuff, so we'll go sell that real quick. So I'm gonna check my inventory and see. Yeah, Sheldon's been fully healed. Ooh, Ugg's at 200 health off of that merger too. That's cool. I don't think they have anything new to say until I beat the spider forest. Ask about Mabu. I don't know. Did I do this? Oh, she hasn't stopped by yet today. But she certainly looks so pretty nowadays, doesn't she? Did she change her? Oh yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. She's wearing a lot of makeup because she's getting the sores from doing the purification. I'm pretty sure I talked to that guy, or this girl, about all that. Yeah, the shopkeeper. Okay, bye. I want to see if she's got this thing. Yes, she does. This is the thing that revives. It's good to know. Okay, and these are just like antidotes. Okay, but very expensive, so let's sell what we can first. Soothes the spirit, drives out poison. Okay, so let's see. Multi-seal. I think I'm going to keep some of these magic things. I don't know why I'd need them, but no reason to get rid of them just yet. So Cloud Silk. This is what I've been spinning. I haven't sold any of it in a long time. 7th highest grade of silk. Let's go ahead and sell it. Let's sell 10 of them. Get us 1,500. That's enough for that item. Thunder Silk. This is the 6th highest grade of silk. Got 9 of these. 2k. And still got 2 skeleton keys. That's like that. Lily Silk. 5th highest grade of silk. Man, this is what I just got. You know what that tells me? We've still got like 4 more areas to go to. If that's right, because there's 4 more different, like, higher ranks of monsters. That's what that seems to be like. I don't know if that's accurate. I thought this was a shorter game, but I don't remember it that well. Maybe not. Maybe we got a long way to go. Oh well. Oh, right. Oops. I was gonna buy that item too. It's nice to have a little extra money, but that it would be my only revive in my inventory. I'd like to at least have 2 of them. There we go. Really expensive, but probably come in handy at some point. I mean, for the most part, I can just return back home too if I need to heal. Alright, back into the forest. So far, we've caught everything we've run across. To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure. And keep killing stuff just for the experience. Also, I get to see them in action, right? Their new forms. It's kind of a shame that Sheldon's sort of a runt. Kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, he's definitely smaller than the other dragons. The little dragon that could. Oh well, he'll get bigger later. Maybe. If we mix him with the right things. I've probably been mixing him with something small, or a couple things that were too small. Which is why his overall size has maybe gone down. And we keep some of his traits. Now, I believe this guy, yeah, this guy has critical, which is very dangerous. We want to kill him quickly. Nope, still alive. Just use some magic for the heck of it. I like the music here. There's no secret here, is there? I know we've run across a couple, like, hard to see vines and things you gotta click on. Alright, I think this is the area I left from before. I'm gonna head to the right. Oh, there's a bag. An extremely long, sharp bone protrudes. Minion fang picked up. Oh, that was the minion fang. I thought I already picked it up. Apparently I didn't. That's the thing that Yamu was looking for. Alright, that circles back around. Only one way to go. Well, there's a couple ways to go. Think he's gonna show up again? Or is this a different one?
Hey, you there? What are you doing there?
This place, not for man. Away, away, away with you.
What's that there? Oh my, a nice ring you have there. How about giving to me? If you do, I will stay and listen.
Won't you give it to me? I don't know what ring he's talking about, but let's try it. Tears of Reese, okay.
Oh, how beautiful. Yes, what do you want?
What is it? Ask about Calabas? Huh. Okay, yeah, let's ask about the Calabas.
Calabash. That I have, but have some got sick? You don't say. Only Boo come to your village. How terrible. The locusts of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Well, here is some calabash for the ring.
But it won't be enough. I know a place where there is lot.
But I no tell you for free. Bring me more treasure.
Only then shall I tell you where the Calabas lies.
Talk it over with your elders.
Calabas are received. Ask about the divine spirit Mammon.
Mammon, you say? Well now, that was my name long ago. I was called Mammon too, I think.
I'm gonna guess that all of these three are actually Yamu, but they've been split up or something. That's what it seems like.
Oh yes, that is right. I am the watchman of the divine tree.
I guard against tricks from you humans. I was so ordered by Elram.
Ah, how much longer thief like this. I have been doing this without end for hundreds of years. And it is only trees, trees, trees as far as the eye can see. I so long for treasure. Blast that Elrond. Oh, how arrogant he is.
You're not.
Blah! Even hearing that name sickens me. Don't tell me you know him. Oh, I am getting it. You have heard of Calabash from Kikinak, right? Ah, I have told him 1,000 times. I am really going to have to do something about that yam. It is Kikinak's fault that the forest has come to this. That pervert. Because of him, we were dragged into this fine mess.
Uh-huh. Goodbye.
Bring me more treasure. Only then shall I tell you of the place. Talk it over with your elders.
Okay, he wants more treasure. I'm gonna keep giving stuff to the others.
Follow me. I shall remove your shackles and cast them away.
The Act of Gehenna. Wow. Was that what I was actually supposed to do? Oh my god. Oh no! Mabu!
Oh, so you found the forest people. Well,
I can't believe that.
did
I wonder
they
if
have
any
a
of them would have
plan?
worked.
I expected as much. So they will tell you in exchange for treasure. Nevertheless, I do not expect Jibara to consent to such terms. I will speak with the chieftain himself. There is no time to waste. We need a decision now. We should go straight to the Hall of Judgment.
The imprisonment.
So, you say you've ascertained the location of the Calabash? Do you speak the truth?
And he really will tell you if you present him with the treasure?
If Garai is correct when she says that the demon is the keeper of the forest, then I have a plan.
Oh.
Lord Chieftain, I suspect that the demon of which we speak is the guardian of the divine tree, an incarnation of the forest god.
The Calabash must lie at the base of the divine tree, the source of all life.
Simply retrieving Calabash will be but a temporary solution for troubles like the recent attack. It would be wise to find the divine tree and then imprison it together with the god of the forest.
Oh.
If we could just offer some treasure, this would be an easier decision. But Jibara, I wonder about imprisoning the divine tree. Would we be forgiven for such sacrilege? Would that not bring about the second coming of the tragedy of Gehenna Pale?
The path to destruction began long ago, well before the locusts attacked us. What is done cannot be undone, even if the Calabash does solve the problem at hand.
It is only a matter of time until the land of Perel is swallowed up by the forest.
Therefore, we should put an end to our bloody traditions. All that we do is for the future of the people of Cyrus. No, all the people of Peril! Lord Chieftain, now is the time for a decision.
You say that it is possible to change the fate of all the people of Peril?
My ancestors, the shamans of Gehenna Pale, imprisoned the forest and divided it into four.
It follows that the imprisonment of a god is indeed possible.
The knowledge of man opposes the powers of God, and thus the powers of nature.
This is not sacrilege. In fact, it is the basic law of nature. Only the strong survive.
We have long waited for this day, to truly serve Cyrus. We must find the divine tree and evoke the powers of the talisman of imprisonment.
I understand. Well, you have heard, Jabara. We have to thwart the menace of the demons if we are to live with the forest. Such sacrilege. This too may be the nature of the beasts of knowledge. We must take action. Son of the Lion of Peril, our fate is already in your hands.
Champion's belt received. Capture amulet received. I don't know.
I have heard many tales, but it seems that Mammon is as greedy as ever. He will never return to his spirit form acting like that.
Well, ask about the divine tree.
How foolish she is. You cannot imprison the divine tree. Did you not see the ancient ruins in the forest? Ugh. That ghost of Gehenna Pale. What is she plotting? But if the chieftain so ordered, then we must obey.
Negative. We make our own choices. Ask about the shaman Jabara.
Her ancestors were alchemists in the ancient kingdom.
Her family line has always held the real power in Cyrus, working behind the figurehead image of the chieftains.
They have infested the chieftains' families in all the villages of Peril.
Overconfidence in human intelligence is the trademark of we beast of knowledge.
But it is also fact that without the blessing of knowledge we cannot survive. Man is at times weak, and at times a violent beast.
Violent. Okay. Say goodbye.
The decisions of the Hall of Judgment are absolute. But it may well be a bloody path which lies before you. You must tread very carefully.
Okay, I just gotta say, I don't remember this part. Mabu is getting worse and worse at covering herself up. This is terrible. I don't remember that at all.
Oh, so you gave him the ring?
Look. Oh my goodness. I feel horrible. Oh, the ring.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, you had no choice, right?
Oh, wow. Uh-oh.
Please be careful.
Did I give the wrong item? I might have. I didn't realize it was a choice that I was making. Crap. Also, I forgot about what that ring came from. Apparently she gave it to me. Oh, shit. Right, the ring of, oh, crap. This is the sort of problem that happens when you take long breaks from playing the game. It was the ring of Reese. I made a terrible mistake giving that ring over. Let's go back. Oh dang, I just saved too, so there's no going back now. Oh well. Yeah. We make our own choices, right? I just said it. I just made mine. By being forgetful. Let's see what happens if I visit the other ones. Oh, it's the first chest. I never went over here. Ugh. Man, I hate that I might have made the wrong decision on giving that ring up, forgetting what it was. I thought it was something I might have picked up here. Stone choker and 2 magic things. It's funny, I never ran up in that direction. I completely forgot about it. Good thing I just happened to go that way. Wait, this is different. There's a little one. Did I never go this way either? Huh.
Cocoon man? Yummy, 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 yummy.
She wants food.
Goodbye. What's that? Is yummy, yummy?
Wait, is this different? I'm confused. I feel like the area changed. She said divine right there. Oh.
Totoyamu's looking for Cocoon man?
Totoyamu.
Totoyamu, my daddy. He little greedy. But people very greedy. Cocoon man?
Okay. I was pretty certain that was where the that cottage thing was that I ran into. But maybe not. Maybe I never went that way. Okay, let's use the tail one. Okay, just as that. Well, here's an interesting thought. This may be true, actually. This guy's got a fang attack, right? Horn and foot. He doesn't have horn, foot, but he does have fang, claw, and tail. I was just thinking, maybe their physical features are based off of what kind of attacks they have. Like, the dragons that Sheldon is, they normally don't have horns like he does. Because they don't have horn attacks. But Sheldon does have a horn attack, that's why he's got a horn on his head. That was my thought, briefly. I don't know if that's true. That might not be true. Just a thought. Maybe that's how it works. Okay, so it must be this way that the cottage was. Yeah, okay. I guess that's where I made a mistake. That's what happens when you only play like an hour a day. Yeah, I was thinking, if you're gonna have, like, the monsters take on characteristics of their parents, what better way, if they've got, like, a horn attack, they'll have a horn, right? And if they lose their horn attack, they'll not have a horn on their character model. Something like that. And the same would go for a lot of different other things, like tails and wings and fangs, whether they're long or something. Just a way you can kind of cheat that system from a development standpoint. I don't know if any of that makes any sense, but if I was going to do it, that might be the way that I kind of cheat it. I could use Maltus. I don't know if it'll be that effective. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I got more out of just using a fang attack or something. A regular attack. Oh no, he's turning to stone. Now, this is a good question. If I use that magic now, I doubt it would actually have any effect. We can try. But I don't think this will cleanse what he's already been afflicted with. No, it just protects from it. No, we definitely have to swap him out before he turns into stone and dies. Let's see. Actually, these aren't very good. Olvis maybe, but let's use... Oh yeah, the foot's good. Boom! See, that wasn't too... Oh, it missed the other one. Okay, that's why. Dang. Oh, has he been stoned too? He has. That's really annoying. I think I can get one more attack before I have to swap him. So I'll go ahead and do it. Oh, but on that note, he can actually cleanse this with this. Yeah, this one isn't like the other one. Sheldon can actually cure himself. Oh, there it is, stone again. I don't know why I never saw it, but it's right above a mana. It says stone. Golly, has that been there the whole time? I guess so. Oh, I've gone over time. Yeah, I'm gonna end the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.